Time now for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. Sponsored by Ouachita Valley Respiratory Care and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. One of the core members of the Our Gang comedy troupe, Carl Switzer, better known by his nickname Alfalfa, was one of the most popular child stars of his day. But his short fuse left him with few close friends. Born August 7, 1927, in Paris, Illinois, Switzer was the youngest of 4 children. He and his older brother Harold became famous in their hometown for their musical talent and performances. In 1934, the Switzers traveled to California to visit family. While sightseeing, they went to Hal Roach Studios. Following a public tour, 8-year-old Harold and 6-year-old Carl entered the Our Gang Cafe and began an impromptu performance. Roach himself was present and impressed and signed both brothers to appear in the Our Gang shorts. Harold was given 2 nicknames, Slim and Deadpan, while Carl was dubbed Alfalfa. The brothers first appeared in the 1935 short Beginner's Luck. By the end of the year, Alfalfa was one of the main characters, while Harold had been relegated to the background. Although Carl was an experienced singer, his character Alfalfa, who sported a cowlick, was often called upon to sing off-key renditions of popular songs for comic effect, most often those of Bing Crosby. By the end of 1937, Alfalfa had surpassed the series' nominal star, George Spanky McFarland, in popularity. While the boys got along, their fathers argued constantly over their son's screen time and salaries. Switzer's best friend among his fellow actors was Tommy Bond, who played his on-screen nemesis, Butch. However, Switzer was known for being abrasive and difficult on the set. He would often play cruel jokes on the other actors and hold up filming with his antics. Switzer's tenure as Alfalfa ended in 1940 when he was 12, 2 years after Hal Roach handed production of the Our Gang shorts to MGM, who continued to handle distribution. Among Switzer's post-Our Gang films include Johnny Doughboy, The Great Mike, and even appearing opposite Bing Crosby in Going My Way. He then portrayed an Alfalfa-like character in the Gas House Kids comedies, a brief series of Bowery Boys-esque films. In the 1950s, Switzer turned to television, appearing on shows such as The Roy Rogers Show, Science Fiction Theater, and The George Burns and Gracie Allen Show. By that time, the Our Gang shorts were airing on TV under the title The Little Rascals. Besides acting, Switzer bred and trained hunting dogs and guided hunting expeditions. By the late 50s, he was already in financial trouble, having been divorced a few years earlier. On January 21st, 1959, Switzer and friend Jack Pyatt figured that a man named Bud Stilts, who hired Switzer to train his hunting dog, had to reimburse Switzer for the finder's fee and headed to Stilts' home, where they got into an argument with him. According to Stilts, Switzer threatened him at knife point, which caused Stilts to shoot Switzer, hitting one of his arteries and causing massive internal bleeding. The 31-year-old former child star was rushed to the hospital, where he died of his injuries. That same day, Hollywood legend Cecil B. DeMille also died, though his death received significant media coverage than Switzer. A jury later ruled that Stilts had acted in self-defense. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.